Decimator Web. I don't think this is playable. I don't know, maybe it is. It's a 10-turn clock in every way. But there's an Into the Core in the pack, which I think is pretty clearly the pick. I'm not passing any other red. Person to my left is probably going to take... Geez, I don't even know. This is a garbage pack. Maybe Decimator Web? Maybe Choking Fumes? I don't think it's worth even worrying about. Alright, what do we got here? Vivisection is sweet. I've always wanted to make an infuser deck. I know there was one in the pack I opened. Maybe it'll wheel. There's a Rotwolf too. So I feel like the best card in the pack is the Rotwolf, followed by maybe Vivisection and then the Infuser. I almost just want to take the Infuser to try making the crazy Infuser deck. That said, I should probably just take Vivisection or Rotwolf. Like, both Infusers could wheel. I'm going to take Vivisection and hope both Infusers wheel. Ooh. Maybe I should have taken the Rotwolf. But Blight Widow's a fine card, so is Nested Ghoul. Priest of Norn. I think I'll just take the Blight Widow. It's by far the strongest card in this pack. See what that means later. Ooh, I have a Myr Turbine to go with my Vivisection. I like that. There's also a Treasure Mage, which is very good. And a Rager. Rusted Slasher, a Mirror and Metal. Sphere of the Suns is alright, but the Turbine is awesome. People underrate this card. I think you've had to have played this card a few times to understand how good it is. Especially with stuff like Vivisection, it's awesome. There's a Fangren Marauder in the pack. There's also a Divine Offering and a Scourge Servant, but Fangren Marauder is just clearly the best card in the pack, and it combos well with Myr Turbine, and I've already got a Blight Widow. So I'll take the Fangren Marauder. I always end up with green in this format, but what can I say? I feel like green is kind of broken in this format. People underestimate this card. I saw people talking on the forums of one of Conley's drafts. Somebody was saying how it's a sideboard card potentially. I think always main deck this card. Wow. This is the second time I've gotten past this card way too late. I wish I could take a Strandwalker, but I clearly have to just take another Into the Core. People need to stop passing me this card or I'll keep winning drafts. Well, it looks like I'm red-green again. Tangle Mantis. Tangle Hulk, but the Mantis is just better. Does basically the same thing, except it's better. Cuts green too, so I'll go ahead and take it. Ooh, Pierce Strider's excellent. I will take this and be happy that I got past it so late. Decimator Web went all the way around. Like, I have a feeling this card is playable in a control deck. Wait, this card's broken and limited. Top 6 cards. You can kill them in like 4 turns. Just realized that. Yoink. I hear this card's better than it looks, but I just can't imagine. So I'll take the foil digester. That seems like good value. I don't think I'm gonna have enough creatures for this. Spire Servant, Unnatural Predation. Guess I just take the Unnatural Predation. Not too worried about these other cards. Yeah, I think I'll take this. With Myr Turbine, this guy's definitely playable. That's a late time strike. Well, I've got a lot of 4-drops. Not playing the time strike. Okay, so it's red, or it's green versus blue, or maybe I can see splashing Vivisection. With Myr Turbine and Fenrir Marauder, it's pretty sweet. Don't think I'm playing the Digester. Don't think I'm playing the Predation. This guy's got to be playable with Myr Turbine. Ooh, Gliss's Courier, that's a late, reasonable pull. I have a feeling this is overpowered in Limited. Because it's supposed to be 1/10 of everything, but 6 cards is way more than 1/10 in Limited. Okay, so the real question is Golem Artisan or Chimeric Mask? I feel like Chimeric Mask is not as good, but more fun. It's more flexible, certainly. Darksteel Mirror is good too, but it's really one of these two cards. I think I'll play Chimeric Mask because it's good on its own more than the Artisan is. Although this guy is still good on his own. But this can also be, I could splash Trinket Mage or something. This is really tough. Go back to cost sort. I've got Myr Turbine as the only 5-drop. Golem Artisan is okay with Myr Turbine too. Yeah, I need bombs. I'm taking the Artisan there. Ooh, Phoenix. I think I have a new mission, like, that pretty much means I'm not playing blue. I'm just green-red Metalcraft. Wow, this is a stack packed. Phoenix, Rustic, Necropede, Fume Spitter, Sylvok Replica, Perilous Mirror, Shatter, Blight Mamba, Silvermere, Glinthawk, and Lifestaff. Phoenix it is, though. Wow, as much as I want to take the Gorge, I think I'll be okay 2 colors. I should probably just take the Darksteel Axe. It is really good. Yeah, we'll go for it. Saberclaw Golem, Barb Battle Gear. I think it's the Saberclaw Golem, especially with the Artisan already. Could ult the Phoenix. Well, Battle Gear is good with like Courier, Mantis, Blight Widow, Nathosaur. Generally been unimpressed with this card though. I'm gonna give it another try though. Untamed Might, Plague Singer. Untamed Might is okay, even not in Poison. It's obviously way better in Poison, but could also play a Blade Tribe Berserkers. Could just hate the Stinger, take a Memnite. I think I'll just take the Untamed Might. I could play this. It's just as good of a hate as the Stinger, really. Card wins games. Well, with Barb Battle Gear and Dark Steel Axe, I think I'll just take a Bloodshot Trainee. Seems pretty good. I always want this card to be good, but it's just never really that good. Especially with Kadoltha Phoenix and Dark Steel Axe and Barb Battle Gear, I think I should just take the Snap Sail Glider. One, two, three, four, five, six. I only have 6 artifacts though. I'm just gonna take the Tangleworm. This is an interesting deck, for sure. I'm gonna hide this Courier even though I think it's playable. I think this is the deck so far. I mean, I'm willing to play this just as a 4/4 Flying Haste for 5, but it's clearly way better with Metalcraft. I never saw any. I'm glad I didn't go for the charge counter thing. I never really saw anything that was that good. I guess I should just take Wing Puncture here for the sideboard. And with Sand Death. Again, probably for the sideboard. 16 cards. It's a little light. I have to rely on getting a lot of good cards in the third pack here. I think the web is still in. Wow. Dark Steel Axe, I almost want to take Blight Mamba. There's also Fume Spitter and Glint Hawk and Blade Tribe Berserkers, but I have too many 4-drops. I think I just take the Blight Mamba here. Not the best card, but it's okay with the axe. This picture is awesome. None of these cards are going to be played. I guess I'll just take the Assault Strobe for signals. These guys are about to pass to me. And I'll take the Blunt the Assault for signals. And the Island for signals. The Copper and Horn Scout for signals. Cool. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. They are going to destroy my opponents. I like the foil Blight Widow. Card is sweet. Kadoltha Phoenix. Tangleworm is terrible as always. Gotta love me a Myr Turbine and Artisan. Pretty sure I made the right pick with the Artisan. I think it's better than the Chimeric Mass. We'll give Decimator Web a try. I'm happy about the axe. I'm definitely happy about this Barb Battle Gear because of the trainee. And now I opened probably the most ridiculous pack ever. I mean, I think I have to take this Myr Battlesphere. But there's an Arc Trail, a Grasp, a Turn to Slag, Dispense Justice. Yeah, it's really just the Battlesphere. This card's a beating. I'm going to need probably a couple Myr would be good in this deck. An Arc Trail would be good. It sucks that I'm passing it. But it's not ridiculous against me, so it's okay. Just take the bomb there, as usual. So I think it's Copper Myr or Perilous Myr. Copper Myr is probably the way to go, but Perilous Myr is just better. Yeah, this whole pack boils down to Copper Myr or Perilous Myr. I've made my feelings about Myr very clear. That said, this deck, like, look at this deck. Look at the curve of this deck. This needs a Copper Myr like none other. And probably a turn to slag. It sucks to pass the Hippogriff, but I really need this in my deck, so I will just take it. That pick's not even close. Okay, I need 3 more playables. Pretty happy with everything that's in the deck so far. Minus, like, the Tangleworm is not ideal. Well, nothing exciting in here at all for me. I either just hate on the Fume Spitter, take the Panic Spellbomb. I just don't see myself playing this Panic Spellbomb. It's like Glinthawk, Fume Spitter, Panic Spellbomb. I don't have the best flying defense. I think I'm best off just taking the Glinthawk. Card got a lot better in Mirrored and Besieged. Still only at 20 cards. This Phoenix is not amazing in this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thing is, Myr Battlesphere turns it on by itself, so it counts as like 3 basically. And Myr Turbine turns it on by itself, so it counts as 3. So it's like 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that math makes sense. That is a ridiculously late Galvanic Blast, but I will take it. It's better than a Wall of Tanglecord. I don't have enough artifacts for Chrome Steed. Quarter Shield would be good, but blast away. This guy is not very good in the deck. He turns on Fangren Marauder, the Mantis. I guess Mantis plus Barb Battle Gear plus Tangleworm is a pretty good combo. I don't want to have to rely on that. Argentum Armor? It turns on Trainee. No. I equip my Trainee with Argentum Armor, and then I tap to deal 4 damage to you. I guess you could kill somebody like that. I think I'm better off just taking this Perilous Myr, though. Especially since I have the turn to slag if this gets out of hand. This will help me survive to play my other cards. Myr Galvanizer? Don't really have anything this is good with. Well, I guess it's good with the Turbine. Sure, I'll take the Galvanizer, why not? I'm not playing anything else in that pack. Godolphin Rebirth is okay. Fervor is okay in this deck because of Myr Turbine and Myr Battlesphere. Probably better off. I mean, I don't think I'm playing it. It's not making the deck because of these cards, so I think I'll just take a Lumengrid Drake or Riddlesmith instead. I'll just take a Riddlesmith. I don't need to deal with that kind of card advantage. And Wayfarer is kind of annoying against me, so I'll take that. I could see main decking a Darksteel Myr. It's not the ideal main deck. Ooh, and a Saberclaw Golem, sure. 25. I feel like I can cut Blight Mamba. Card's okay, though. Soul Parry could be annoying. Golden Urn. just in case. Maybe just cut the Nathosaur? No, I'll probably just cut the Untamed Might, actually. Yeah, it's probably the 23 right there. Yeah. See if it turns out to be this exact deck, but I'm guessing it will be. I'll rebuild it from scratch, and like this guy's going to be in the sideboard. Or not the sideboard, but just the pile of 23rd cards, basically. Like I'd rather have a Saberclaw Golem to go with my Artisan. I think I'll play the Trainee. I only have 2 ways to turn him on, but it's not the worst. Okay, so the Axe, Copper Myr, Perilous Myr, Battle Gear, Darksteel Myr's in the questionable pile. I'm gonna try Decimator Web, Pierce Strider, Golem Artisan, Myr Galvanizer's in the maybe pile. Pretty sure I should just play the Saberclaw Golem. I'm never unhappy with that guy. Myr Turbine, Myr Battlesphere. Blight Mamba's in the maybe pile. Blight Widow is in. Tangle Mantis is in. Tangle Worm is in the maybe pile. Finger and Marauder is in. Untamed Might's in the maybe pile. 2 Into the Cores are in. Turn to Slag. Kadoltha Phoenix. Nathosaur's in the maybe pile. Galvanic Blast is in. Trainee's in. And everything else is pretty much nonsense. Got some sideboard cards in here, but I guess a Natural Predation is a consideration. Okay, well this deck clearly needs creatures, so Tangleworm just comes in. I think because of the 3 drops, Myr Galvanizer just comes in. I think Darksteel Myr got better because I think the Infect decks are still playing non-Infect creatures. 22. So it's these guys. 14 creatures. I feel like this deck is pretty good at stalling. Let's see, Decimator Web is sort of a weird thing. Yeah, I feel like I need more help holding the fort until I get big. I'm going to bring in the Blight Mamba. It's a little bit better than these other 3 cards. It actually gives me a chance to hold down the fort. 10-7? Well, it's not the worst with the 3 triple Kadoltha Phoenix. I do have to pay for Blight Mamba, but 7 is probably enough. Tangleworm and Mantis are my only double green, so I think I'd rather definitely have access to the Kadoltha Phoenix. Yeah. Seems good. We'll go with this. Alright, see you in round 1.